And apparently there were still some bugs, but I've already seen some new releases and all kinds of other cool stuff that will be implemented. So that's something that I did. Meanwhile, also something what's interesting, also as part of my IFR study, and I've mentioned this a couple of times before, the Skew T Log plot. This is a wonderful piece of information that I was already familiar of a long time ago. It shows you a vertical slice through the atmosphere at any particular airport. This is Burbank. And as you can see to the right there, to the right you can see 1,000, 5,000. Can I zoom in? Yeah, you can see it here. You can see the wind barbs, the direction of the winds, but also the wind speed to the right columns there, 0, 50 and 100 knots. And to the left, I don't know quite exactly what this means. I think it's the dew point and the temperature, outside temperature, something like that. And when these lines meet, so when the dew point corresponds to the actual temperature, I don't know, something like that, then cloud forming might occur. And why are these charts so important or so informative? Because if you look at the general weather charts that I've been using through ForeFlight, that we're not going to do today because we've got just such a short flight and we're already familiar with those charts in any case, you only notice they're only reporting the ceiling, the base of clouds, right? So it's starting at 5,000 feet or 6,000 feet. But obviously there can be multiple layers of clouds. And that's something that is not necessarily reported. And so through these skew plots, Skew T Log plots, there might be several occasions where these two lines meet, and you can see, or you can have a much better sense of where you can expect particular clouds to be, and you can therefore think about, prepare, but also while you're flying, pick altitudes of flight where you know that you're not in the soup, not flying in the clouds. Same goes for wind changes. Where you can see wind shear, probable or likelihood of wind shear, when you can see that the wind direction is changing at a particular altitude. So this is a really helpful, well, additional complementary kind of information, and I found a really nice app here, the Skew T Log Pro app, that I will be using to get a better sense of what the clouds are doing. Also here on our flight sim, so that's just a quick tip. Okie do. Thanks for the donation, Brian Knight. Thanks. And that's all in support of getting that audio recorder, because parallel to this series, I'm also working on making my own little Skyhawk for X-Plane. A highly detailed cockpit, highly animated and stuff. We already finished the flight model. So next up is Blender and all kinds of other cool stuff, but I also like to make my own custom sound pack for the 172 based on a 172 SP here on my local airport that I will visit tomorrow, by the way, to do test flights, get a little bit more video information, references to how the thing should actually fly. Really excited about that. But I'm also gonna, in some later flights, also gonna record actual sound from that 172 and learn how to do that, how to make a custom sound pack. And to do that, I need a really proper audio recording device, and so that's the donation goal. So that's really, really much appreciated. Thank you very much. Okay, so